we back in action. Got the tractor back running, got the tire put on. All that's kosher now. Now we got the equipment. We can unload those slabs we cut yesterday of that crazy looking pine stump. They're 2.5 inches thick and about 8 feet long, 9 feet long, somewhere in that area. Wanted to see what it looked like inside. I was hoping it'd make some pretty nice tables. Look, let's get to it, unload this wood, and check out what this wood has in store for us. We're gonna have to do these one slab at a time. They're a bit too big for me just to slide off, stand them up, and everything else. So we'll pull off one slab at a time, put water on it, reveal what this thing has. At first look, it just looks like regular old pine, nothing real special about it. Let's put a little water on it and see what we got. Brought out the color a little bit. Would make some decent looking tables probably for outside. Pine is kind of a specific species. You either love it or you hate it. You gotta like the yellow of pine. This has got a little color on the edge, and where it sat in the water so long, you can see this section right here, and on both sides how it got that brown color in it. The center's not affected too much. Down here on this end is kind of some punky stuff. This dark stuff you see, I know it's off in the distance, but all that's kind of soft. Probably from the roots growing. That's the root right here, it comes in, and probably from the bark inclusion where it pinches that bark together. All that would have to be dug out if you was going to do anything with it. Let's get this slab moved off of here, and we'll get water onto the next one. Ooh. Oh my gosh. And there y'all go. Wind blew you upside down. This one right here looks like it's going to have a whole lot more character in it than the past one. Let's get some water on it and just see. Y'all don't be in the bottom side upwards on me again now, you hear? Come on, get down from there. Y'all come on down here. Get y'all where y'all can see this. This one right here looks a little better than that other one. There's actually a little character right in this area. See the dark browns, little black. It actually make a pretty nice table piece. As I bring y'all down here, a closer look to these slabs, you can see the color differences in the wood. That lighter stuff compared to that the darker stuff, not including the black. The lighter brown has the least amount of sap. Them darker browns and oranges, that has the most concentrated sap. That is one downfall of dealing with this pine. Boy, these things are really heavy right here, trying to move these around by yourself. Having that much sap in that wood, in the long run, when you start finishing this wood, it may end up giving a lot of trouble trying to finish this wood. That's the only concern I'd have about dealing with this stuff. Other than that, these are really nice slabs. Would make some really pretty tables. Whether you do a little epoxy work or not, they would make some really nice pieces. The size that they are, being that 35 inches wide, and like I said before, I think they're about 8 feet long. an outdoor piece, sit on a porch or a patio or something like that. It would be real nice. Perfect size for outside. A few people could sit on it, sit at it, and it'd be a cut, done, ready to stack. The sawing's over, but the work ain't finished. We got to stack them, let them air dry, and get them in the kiln. As far as cutting goes on this log, I didn't really enjoy it. They're big, they're heavy. They look fairly decent. They not bad. They'll make a decent table, especially if you cut one side out, leave the live edge, put it up against the wall or something like that. Little bit of color, little bit of figure. Not what I was expecting. I'm not gonna go around looking for any more things like this to cut than when it comes to pine. If I have a special order for something like that, I'll pick one up maybe and put it on the mill. But I think these will move, these will sell, but I don't think they're just gonna fly off the shelf. The only trouble I can foresee with these slabs is the finishing process. When it comes to milling these things down, sap, especially if not dry, cured all the way in the wood or whatever it may be, has a tendency to build up, have an extreme build up on your tools. Cutting that fresh rough sawn wood, I say fresh, it's air dried. Cutting that with my skill saw and table saw in my house, the blade builds up. Sawmill blade builds up. You run your diesel pretty hard on that, but that's cutting it. When you final milling, that's going to be a whole different story. You're not going to have that diesel fuel or anything like that to cut it, to cut the pitch off your tools. That'd be the only problem I see finishing these things. They're nice. Might be something for a rustic outdoor table. That would be a real good thing for it. Just let it air dry, throw you some legs on it, build you something for it, and that'd be a real good thing to do with it. It was fun and it was real, but it wasn't real fun cutting it. I do know that. They're big, they're heavy, they're hard to handle. But look, glad y'all stopped in. Glad y'all stopped to see how it was going to turn out. Y'all please like, subscribe, come back and see us, and y'all come back here.